Hi, sweet friends. I'm Amy Lay, the Invincibility Coach. And today I'm here to talk to you about my version of mob psychology. And so I want to talk about when you might want to participate in mob psychology and when you might not want to participate in mob psychology. And I really do think that largely it is in your control, right? So I'll just cut to the chase. I really believe that the only time that you would possibly benefit from the mob, meaning large groups of people and everybody sort of moving in the same way, literally or figuratively, right? Like with a certain, like a panic situation or an emergency situation, or also like a movement, right? An ideological movement, right? Now, I think if there is a serious emergency, like life-threatening natural disaster or something, there are going to be some benefits to following the crowd, right? Because, and in some way, in some senses, you might not have a choice in some situations like that. But I'm not even going to go further with that. Like, you can allow your mind to think about like safety in numbers, right? That's essentially what the bottom line, I think, in the advantages of the psychology of a mob, because everyone's fight or flight is going to kick in, and people are going to want to seek safety. That can cause a lot of problems, yeah, but we are talking about a natural disaster scenario here. So, in short, let's reserve the mob psychology pro for if there's a natural disaster or a massive emergency, right? So, there you have it. Now, let's talk about how you keep away from that mob psychology. A lot of it, interestingly, jumps off of my video last week when I was still doing lessons from the Peloton about staying out front. If you train yourself to listen to your instinct and trust yourself, you will little by little have less and less need to follow the crowd, because you can think for yourself, right? You like appraise the situation. You do your little like mini or major research. You decide, and you don't wait for other people or groups, to make decisions for you, or a person. So that automatically makes you less prone to mob psychology, to the psychology of the mob. Because it's not like you are, lots of people talk about being sheep. It's the same kind of thing, right? Are you a sheep? Do you care? Again, like I said last week, it's like if you're one of those people that's like, look, I'm good. I mean, I just do what these people do and I seem to be just fine. Then this video is not for you. Awesome. Go do your thing. But for those of you who want more and you want to be a leader and you want to be even viewed as a leader, right? That really does mean that you are going to need to take some risks, and you're going to need to be out there in the front making your own decisions so that you are not glomming on to the psychology of the mob. So that's just it. The video is just about getting you to think about that. Where do you feel like, or how would you characterize your current behavior? Are you a follower? Or are you like, no, I don't, I decide for myself. And if I get flack for it, if I have certain people in my environment that don't agree with me, I can take that. I don't use that as, oh, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. I'll just do whatever you're doing, just because that'll make it nicer, and that'll just kind of smooth everything over and everything's cool. That's mob psychology. So let's call it what it is, right? And so think about that this week. Moving forward, whenever you watch this video, ask yourself, where you spend most of your time. Is it making your own decisions, carving your own way? listening to your instinct and learning how to trust that instinct, right? Or are you just kind of doing whatever old so-and-so does, or this group of people, or the head of my family, or this takes courage, you guys, right? But if you're not courageous, you're just a part of the mob. Boring. All right. I love you guys to pieces. Thank you for helping me get the planet in a better mood. Because remember, for every person that you are around and you are positive around that person, it elevates them. And then they possibly go and elevate somebody else. And so on and so on and so on into this exponential wave. That's what I want to happen. That's why I want to get the planet in a better mood, because I think we deserve to all be in a better mood. Okay? Some people aren't going to join along. It's fine. They can go do their thing. Thank you for being with me, though. Okay? Peace out.